Hi, my name is Nisi Yilmaz, and this is my case study presentation for Early Literacy 2 Toro College. The case study child that I tested was Mark Anthony. He was in second grade in a public school. He's very fluent in English, so are his parents. He's a twin brother. He has a learning disability and memory retention and focusing issues. So, as I tested him on the word recognition inventory, back in October, his capability of reading words were up to the third grade level. So I decided to test him on the IRI starting at the third grade level. He had many errors in comprehension questions and literal questions. So I retested on other levels, and he was successful all the way down at the primer A level because he was able to answer all the questions except for one literal question. So then I had him read silently during the IRI. He speed readed, and he was unable to answer the comprehension questions. When I read to him out loud, then I asked him questions. He was still unable to furnish what was read to him. So he has a lot of memory retention and focusing issues where he has to be prompted to focus as he reads. The intervention that I planned for Mark Anthony was to do guided reading in small groups, use the LLI kits from Fontes and Pinnell in small groups, use of graphic organizers so he may keep track of his information as he reads. Some of the graphic organizers that were used with him was a Frere model for vocabulary. If you don't know vocabulary, you can't really make much meaning of what is being read. So the Frere model is a great way to get the definition, characteristics, examples, and non-examples. He really enjoyed that activity. Then I gave him, as he read some other texts, the 5 W's and how. So it's the 5 W's: who, what, where, when, why, and how. So he would just have to jot down the information into the boxes. And another graphic organizer I used was during our reading of nonfiction, write down 3 facts, put illustrations, things like that. Visuals are very important for students who have memory retention issues because they can see and make a connection to words. They can see pictures and connections to words. Then I paired him with a reader that is strong so they can do shared reading together. And also, as he reads silently, I gave him post-its so he can jot down words that he's unfamiliar with or phrases that he's not sure of, so we can talk about it during our book talk, during our little small group. It's important to have a lot of visuals, like I said, for him, so when we do have those guided reading group talks and turn-in talks, is able to say things and instead of just sit there quietly. The next thing is he was retested about a month later, and he did progress just a bit. He leveled up to level B. He's still at a grade lower. However, it's a work in progress, and with many scaffolds, hopefully he will boost up his level of reading up to the second grade level by the time June comes around. I assessed by listening to Mark Anthony read. Comprehension and literal questions were given to him as he read. Use of checklists were used, so I can check to see what he does and doesn't do, so I can work on those issues. And observing reading behavior that he has, and giving unit tests. So that was my intervention plan, and here is Mark Anthony's reading summary sheet. And this is the end of my case study presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. Thank you.